boys and girls. Miss Trendler here. All right, I am super excited today because we're going to take a look at some books. And as many of you know, books are my favorite. All right, so today we're going to take a look at two different types of books. We are going to look at fictional narrative texts or fiction texts, and we are going to compare them to informational texts or nonfiction texts. Now, we're going to take a look at all the characteristics of a fictional text and all the characteristics of an informational text so that we can compare the two. It's really important to know whether the book you pick up off the shelf at the library or the book that you're looking at on Raz Kids or the book that you're looking at in your house is a fiction text or a nonfiction text, because it's going to be able to help you to understand the text better. All right, so let's take a look at some features of both texts. In a fictional narrative or a fiction text, it is usually made up or pretend. That means that the author just made up the story in their head. They use their imagination. A fictional narrative also has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And you must read the story in order for it to make sense. A fictional narrative also has characters. They're the ones doing all of the action. For an example, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Goldilocks and the Three Bears would be the characters. There also usually is a setting. The setting is when and where the story takes place. Fictional narrative also has action. A fun, exciting fictional narrative usually has a problem. That's something that the character wants to change, fix, or figure out. And then there's usually a solution. A solution is how the character fixes the problem. The purpose of a fictional narrative is to entertain the reader. It's just super fun. All right, let's take a look at the other side. Informational text. In an informational text or nonfiction, we have real facts. We also have no beginning, middle, or end. You can skip around all over the text because it's just filled with facts. You don't have to read them in any particular order to really be able to understand the topic. In an informational text, you usually have photographs or real-life looking drawings. You have labels in your pictures. You have text boxes to add more information about what you're reading. You have a glossary and an index that help you define words and understand big words in the text. So many text features are needed to help you better be able to understand an informational text, because they can be kind of tricky to read since you're learning so much new information. The purpose of an informational text is to inform the reader. That means you're learning something new. Sometimes Ms. Trendler likes to call it a teaching text. All right, so we are going to take a look at two different books that Ms. Trendler happened to have on her shelf. I want you to see if you can figure out what these two books have in common. The first one is called Gotta Go, Gotta Go. And I see a caterpillar on the cover. If I take a look at the back cover, I see a little monarch butterfly in the corner. I know from learning in school that caterpillars often turn into butterflies. So I wonder if this book is about a caterpillar turning to a butterfly. I wonder why it's called Gotta Go, Gotta Go. Let's take a look at this text. This one's called The Migration of a Butterfly. Wait a minute, that other book also had a butterfly on the cover. And these butterflies look the same. They look like monarch butterflies. I see another monarch butterfly on the back. I wonder which one could be fiction and which one could be nonfiction. Let's take a look inside the book to get a little bit more information. Then we're going to check back with our anchor chart. All right, I'm going to read the first few pages to see if I can figure out what kind of books this is. And when it was time, out of the egg came a teeny tiny creepy crawly bug. She was all alone. I don't know if bugs can really feel alone. I don't know about this text. Let's see. The creepy crawly bug held up her head, looked out at the beautiful meadow, and said, I don't know much, but I know what I know. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go to Mexico. Wait 1 second. I have never seen a caterpillar outside in my backyard talking. She is talking in this story. That sounds like something that's made up or pretend. I'm starting to get an idea of what kind of text this is. Are you? Let's keep reading. And she creepy crawled away just as fast as she could go. She ate and she crawled. She crawled and she ate. Oh, she's eating a lot. Wonder why. She ate so much that she crawled right out of her skin. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go to Mexico. Again, she's talking. That was absolutely silly. Whoa. I see another guy coming up right here. He looks like a grasshopper. Along the way, she met a grasshopper who said, "Where are you going, creepy crawly bug?" "Mexico, Mexico. I gotta go to Mexico." "Mexico," said the grasshopper. "What on earth is Mexico?" "I have no idea," said the creepy crawly bug. "But if Mexico is where I'm going, and it is, then Mexico will be wherever I get." And she creepy crawled away just as fast as she could go. Are you starting to get an idea about what kind of text this is? 'Cause I think I am. Let's quickly check back with our anchor chart. All right. So, fictional narrative is made up or pretend, has a beginning, middle, and end, has characters with a setting, has a problem and solution, and is entertaining. I'm thinking that this book must be a fictional text. I heard some made-up things happening. I have two characters, grasshopper and caterpillar. The setting is on the leaves. It seems to have a beginning of the story. There's some action happening, and there's a problem. The problem is she's not sure where Mexico is or why she even needs to go there. But she just knows she has to get there. So I wonder if we read that text, wonder if there's going to be a solution later to help us figure out what is going on with her having to go to Mexico. I would definitely say that this book is entertaining. I think I figured it out. I think this text is a fiction story. Let's take a look at the other book. This book is called The Migration of a Butterfly. All right. Now, I'm seeing some pictures right here. They are drawings, like we said before, but they don't look the same as the caterpillar in this other text. She looks more like a cartoon. And this picture could almost be a photograph. It looks very realistic. I saw butterflies that looked just like this when I went to Aruba one time. I'm wondering if this is a nonfiction text. Let's see. It says monarch butterfly. Oh, and it has some labels here. It says wing, thorax, eye, head, tongue, leg, and abdomen. It's pointing out all of the parts of this picture. Do you remember which type of text included labels? I do. All right, let's see. What is a butterfly? A butterfly is an insect with two pairs of large patterned wings and a pair of antennae. I know the antenna's right here because I saw it in the picture. An insect has three parts to its body: a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. The thorax is the middle part of an insect's body. The abdomen is its tail part. All insects have 6 legs. Down here it says butterflies have long curly tongues that they unroll to suck up nectar from the middle of flowers. What are you thinking, boys and girls? Does this sound like a story with a beginning, middle, and end? Or does it sound like we're just reading real facts about butterflies? Yeah, I think so too. Let's see the next page. What does migration mean? Migration is the movement of a group of animals to a different place for part of the year. In the fall, many thousands of monarch butterflies fly from Canada and the northern United States all the way to Mexico, Florida, and California. They spend the winter there resting. In the spring, they lay their eggs. Their offspring fly back to the northern United States and Canada. Did you just hear something that reminds you of the other text? Yes, it mentioned that the butterflies, real butterflies, they fly all the way down to Mexico, Florida and California. In this text, it was telling us that the caterpillar was saying she had to go to Mexico. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking something absolutely crazy. Are you thinking the same thing? I'm thinking that one of our texts is a fictional story about a character going to Mexico. And I'm thinking that our other story, or our other text, is a nonfiction text, giving us facts about butterflies. Yeah, that is so super cool. All right, boys and girls, I hope that you learned a little bit more about fictional texts or fictional narratives and informational texts or nonfiction texts. Remember, the purpose of a fictional text is to entertain us. Sometimes fictional text can even include some facts like gotta go, gotta go. This is a really, really exciting book. Over here on the other side, this book, The Migration of a Butterfly, is an informational text, and the purpose of it is to inform the reader. That book is all about butterflies and why they migrate or go south for the winter. Like I said, boys and girls, it is so important to know the difference between a fictional text and a nonfiction text, so that next time you read an awesome book, you can tell the difference. It's going to help you be a better reader. All right. Bye-bye for now, boys and girls. Have a good one.